I'm attorney Mark Nicholson from the law office of Mark Nicholson, and today I'm going to talk about day 2 of this explosive jury trial, Jonathan Majors jury trial. Now, backing up a little bit, his management company, Entertainment 360, did drop him after he got these charges in this arrest last March. He was in season 2 of Loki, but his time with Marvel may be limited, even if he is found not guilty, because this has probably tainted his career moving forward. Also, there was some Oscar buzz for a movie he did called Magazine Dreams, which now, because of this, probably won't get the Oscar buzz that it should. At least he won't, probably, right? Now, on this day 2, there was some rulings. This case is moving forward. And one of the big rulings that the judge made today was this ruling is the judge said that Jabari, her arrest, or like I said before, surrender, however you want to call it, can be admitted into evidence. The fact that Jonathan Majors made a police report against her and she was quote unquote arrested, that now is something the jurors will be able to hear. Now, like I said yesterday, if you were watching, it is kind of a double-edged sword because the jurors could take that to think, oh, well, he just filed a complaint against her because she had filed a complaint against him, and they didn't actually arrest her. Technically, they didn't charge her with anything. And on the defense side, it could be a positive because then they could argue that this isn't fair because of the African-American male making a complaint against the non-African-American female, whether she's white or whatever ethnicity she is, and say, look, they did not charge her with the crime because she is not an African-American. And this generalization, this racial stereotype is existing in this case because they charged him but didn't charge her. So that could be part of the defense's use of this piece of evidence. So it could be a double-edged sword, but this is what the defense wanted, and the judge gave them to him. Now, he did tell the state, he did tell the state of New York, the people, that he will give them a full and fair opportunity to cross-examine the detective and his reasoning about why he actually wanted to, I guess one of the detectives wanted to arrest Jabari, but they decided not to because she turned herself in as soon as she found out, that kind of thing. So they will have the full and fair opportunity to hear that. The other big ruling that was made was this one, the evidence under seal. Now, we still really don't know what that evidence is under seal, but he said that this will remain under seal, that it will not be allowed. The jurors will not be allowed to hear about the evidence that is under seal. Now, this dealt a blow to the prosecutor. And the reason why it dealt a blow to the prosecutor is because the word is that there were some past incidents in the United States and the United Kingdom that involve Jonathan Majors engaging in some kind of inappropriate behavior, whether that was another domestic violence situation or a fight or something. But the word is that there was some kind of past incidents involving Jonathan Majors, and the prosecution will not be able to let the jurors know. So obviously that is something that they would like to get in, and at this point they're not allowed to get it in. Now, in some cases it could come in if they kind of open the door. So let's say, for instance, Jonathan Majors, who we don't know if he's going to take the witness stand or not. Obviously Jabari, the complaining witness, will have to if they want to make their case. But if he got in and said, oh, I've never been in trouble, I'm an angel, then the prosecutors could say, Judge, he opened the door because we have these past reports that he has engaged in this conduct before or something like that. So they could open the door and then the judge could unseal this and say, yes, we have to allow the jurors see it for what they call impeachment. Because there is some potentially acting going on, because when Jonathan came into court, the judge introduced him, he stood up, put his hand over his heart and bowed, to the jurors. And he's had a Bible yesterday in court, and then today he's had a Bible. Now, I don't know if he's a Christian or Catholic. I don't know his faith, but I know that I've tried a lot of cases, and normally I don't have my clients, come to court with a Bible. If they wanted to, I wouldn't say, oh, don't do it. But, that's something that it is the individual's choice. It's their trial. It's their life online. If that's what they want to do, then that's what they want to do. Now, also what happened in this case is they were finally able to pick a jury. They selected a jury. Voir dire has reached its conclusion. And it is 3 men and 3 women, because it's a misdemeanor case. So it's 6 jurors, 6 instead of the normal 12 that you hear about on TV and things like that. 12 is usually for major felony cases. 6 is not. Now, the interesting thing is they will have an alternate, 1 man and 1 woman. So that moves it up to from 6 to 8. There'll be 2 alternates. And basically what an alternate is, it means that if one of the 6 jurors gets sick or has to be removed because some kind of conflict of interest, that the other juror, the alternate juror, would take the place of the regular juror that is no longer able to be in that place. So that's what the alternate means. It's scheduled to last 2 weeks, and the trial will actually start with opening and closing statements on Monday. So be sure to come back next week to find out more information about what happened during the opening and closing statements of this case. Also, please like and subscribe.